Greetings, good afternoon. This is the Fukushima crystal particulate that was found on the Tokyo Vincent, the Tokyo summit. But I think these crystal particulates have disseminated not just in the given atmospheric topography, but also the confines of the given ocean as well, because it diffuses into the weather system. What's quite interesting here is you can observe how these particulates have the same or similar given comparisons to that of the cloud seeding particulates. So what this means is basically whatever was in that MOX fuel component have what I define as signs of geoengineering. The fuel itself was geoengineered because it has these very processing capabilities. When, like, you had the given crisis at Fukushima in reactor 3. What we now know is that if you have particulates to which disseminate through the atmosphere, to which collate, process, store and disseminate energy, kinetic energy, this would explain why there is increased rain system, weather system, topographies, and densities like that of storm systems, snow systems, and indeed like that of your tornado, hurricane, typhoons. These all basically work on the same given technological paradigm, which is predominantly that these are the accelerators. They're the accelerators in the weather system. Very much similar to how cloud seeding particulate works. The actual description we had earlier about the cloud seeding particulates, and we'll pull that up in a minute. If I can minimize this, and we'll keep that here. What you'll observe is something quite astonishing. We can just open the other screen up. I'll bring that up in a minute. We'll open the project General Electric. So this is General Electric. We'll turn that on. We'll minimize that. We're going to try and compare the two if we can. We do this. Just minimize it, bring that across here. So on one side we've got Fukushima, and on this side I'm going to bring up the cloud seeding particulate from General Electric, developed 1945. And we're going to compare the two. Actually observe that. There we are. So on the right hand side of the screen is like the General Electric. On this side here is the Fukushima particle. Let's see if we can increase the size. They're about the same size. So what we have already is near enough an identical comparison, isn't it? Now, one is supposed to be from Fukushima, the other one is General Electric. The one on the right was developed 1946 in terms of cloud seeding particulates. The one on the left is Fukushima. Now, the one on the left shows like it's more toxic, obviously. It has higher levels of radiation because it's mixed. It's MOX fuel mixed in with like the fissionary processes from Fukushima. But that's all around Japan. It's in the topography environment. It collates processes and disseminates kinetic energy. So when we're talking about particle physics and particle pollution, we're talking of something that disseminates radiation energy widespread. It amplifies kinetic energy in weather system, topography environments. We look at the given normal convention cloud seeding particulate, developed 1946 by General Motors, and what do you have? You have the same, similar comparable processes. They have processing technology to which this was taken from the particulate because it's like one of the integral means of how the storm system, weather system is created, synthetic rain. Similar sort of technology. Look at the one in Fukushima, slightly more toxic because it's radioactive, but you can actually observe how they both work technologically. And that's basically what I wanted to disseminate. So I think it's about time TEPCO is forthcoming with the facts and just basically state what was in the MOX fuel component, what component was placed in the MOX fuel, and whether this was associated with the General Electric cloud seeding technology. That's what my research shows so far. Now, I can't work at the United Nations because I've been discriminated on by the confines of some of those in government, or like prevented from presenting my given research and so forth. But what I've worked out is this. I'll hopefully find something over the course of time. This one here is 1946 technology. It disseminates rain and snow and like it's General Electric cloud seed to which they use. The one on the left is from Fukushima, the crystal particulates in Fukushima. Notice the similarities. They're slightly different, but like they're very similar, which is what I stated. The one from Fukushima, found in Tokyo, that's the one on the left, that disseminates, obviously, levels of greater kinetic energy in the weather system, but it stays in the environment longer, isn't it? Now, apparently, if people say, well, how long would these things take to decay? Well, we don't know. This one's going to be in the environment for millions of years. The one on the right, the cloud seeding particulate, that one, generates extra rain and snow. And there you have it. Thank you for taking the time and endeavour to listening.